Hey guys, welcome to another baking challenge. Let's see what I'm baking this week. So we've made two of these videos. On the first one I baked Pop-Tarts, on the last one I baked pecan pie. So let's see what I'm baking this time. It's a cinnamon roll. Really excited because I really love cinnamon rolls. And now I also like making them. So let's do this. Let's make some cinnamon rolls. We'll start with the dough, little pieces of butter, and then some flour. This is bread flour. Some sugar, some yeast, and mix, salt. We'll give it a little mix again, and then we'll add the butter. The recipe will be below, so if you want to make this recipe you can as well. So now I'm rubbing the butter into the flour, and now I'm preparing the mixer, so we'll start mixing it. In a bit I'll start adding the liquids. It's going to be milk, 1 egg, and vanilla if I'm not mistaken, but as I said earlier, we have the recipe below. Yes, vanilla. Milk and vanilla goes in. 1 egg. And then start mixing it. And this is going to take a while. It takes about 10 minutes. And then I'll get a large bowl prepared with a little bit of butter, and then we'll let the dough proof for like maybe a couple of hours. It depends on the temperature. The dough needs to double in size. So here I'm taking the dough out of one bowl to the other one, which has butter rubbed into it, just so that the dough doesn't stick. And now we'll have to wait for it to double in size. At room temperature. If you'd like, you could leave it proofing overnight, up to 24 hours it would be okay. And now I'm preparing the filling. Some sugar and cinnamon, and we are ready to roll out the dough after it proofed. Now I'm just going to roll it out into a large rectangle, so we can then fill it and then roll it and cut it into pieces. Takes a while, but we get there. So here I have the melted butter, and I'm just going to spread it all over the dough so that the cinnamon and sugar sticks to it. Now I'm spreading the cinnamon and sugar. It's a lot of cinnamon and sugar, but that's what's going to give the flavor to the cinnamon roll, because the dough doesn't have much sugar, so we'll have to add more to the filling. And then we are rolling it. I'll try to make sure it is a little bit tight. And then we're cutting. The recipe says that it makes 12, but I cut more than that. What happens is that some people cut the dough before we roll it, so that it's more like a perfect rectangle. I don't do that, so sometimes my cinnamon rolls are not very even in size, because I have those little ones in the end. But I like to use as much dough as possible, so I usually don't cut those little pieces. So we made all of these cinnamon rolls, and now they have to rest again before they go into the oven to be baked for like an hour or so. Now they were in the oven. The cinnamon rolls were in the oven for about 20 minutes, and now I'm making the frosting. It's just cream cheese, vanilla, and some sugar. Usually the frosting has butter, but I didn't want to use butter. I prefer to use only the cream cheese and sugar. Okay, so let's try them. Okay, so I have some with the icing and others without. This icing or frosting is cream cheese, just cream cheese, vanilla, and sugar. Okay, so I think I'm going to try the one without the frosting first. They really like. This is one of my favorite things. I'm going to try a bit of the one with the icing. I'll just bite it. It's good. I think I just like the icing, so that cinnamon rolls last for longer, because they can get dry after like 1 or 2 days. So the icing helps with that. But I could eat them just like this. So this was challenge number 3, and now let's see what I'm baking next. So here we are. Let's see what we're baking next. Okay, I'm just going to go for this one.